jump the new. March the roads and bust the move. Grab your pants, start to heel and go. That's how we behave, yes, no. Just because you're proud and strong. Grab your house and beat that drum. Wind your waist, gal, come alive. This carnival's juggling style.
After 66 steps, I'm Matea Cunningham. This is ZNS.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up on the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. More Bahamians are signing up for national health insurance, why officials say it could change the way we access health care. Plus, sight restored and lives transformed as China's Brightness Action mission wraps up across the islands. And in sports, the Shell Western Trading and Supply hosts its first ever corporate 5-mile marathon. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Happy Saturday. Good evening. I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. More than 200 Bahamians have had their sight restored as China's Brightness Action medical mission wraps up. An initiative officials say is changing lives across the islands. Corval Piper reports on the program that's making vision and hope a reality for hundreds.
The stories are as inspiring as they are eye-opening.
A young man cried while I was still at the operating table. Say, I can see your face now, doctor. What I worry about? A graceful lady told us that she can read and cook again. A charming gentleman who saw our beautiful colleagues and asked for a blind date for the post of day one.
These were just some of the incredible outcomes experienced by some 203 Bahamians who over the past month underwent major eye surgery, in some cases restoring their sight to near perfection. It was all made possible by the Brightness Action mission, spearheaded by the People's Republic of China and its medical team, assisted by more than 24 local doctors, nurses, and other professionals. The surgeries were all carried out at the Princess Margaret Hospital. Dr. Li Yu was the chief surgeon.
The vast majority of these 203 patients are advanced stage cataracts with complex systemic and ocular conditions.
This is something that we will never forget, and we'll always be indebted to the People's Republic of China now and in the future.
The initiatives say both Chinese and Bahamian officials further strengthens the relationship between the countries. Our relationship, says the Chinese ambassador, which remains strong even in the face of ongoing geopolitical turmoil.
With vision, we see far. And with vision, we can nurture China-Bahamas partnership and friendship, notwithstanding of any external factors, towards a brighter future.
The relationship between the Bahamas and the People's Republic of China continues to be characterized by mutual respect, shared priorities, and constructive engagement. Initiatives such as Brightness Action demonstrate how bilateral cooperation can translate directly into improved outcomes for ordinary citizens.
We will continue to protect the integrity of our healthcare system and improve the confidence of the public healthcare system throughout our archipelago.
The People's Republic of China also donated some $280,000 in much-needed medical equipment to assist with improving eye surgeries to be performed at PMH, a gift that officials on both sides agree goes a long way in restoring both hope and vision. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corvell Pyfrom.
The National Health Insurance Authority reporting continued growth in registered members as the new year unfolds, signaling steady momentum towards stronger national health coverage. National Health Insurance CEO and Managing Director Christy Butler says while each new registrant represents another active participant on the journey towards good health, the broader focus remains on evolving and strengthening the system. That evolution is being driven in part by the 2025 National Health Insurance Act, which modernizes the program and reinforces the country's commitment to universal health coverage.
So the 2025 NHI Act allows for us to continue to progress the NHI program. It streamlines some of the original provisions that we've had for the program. It allows us to move further on our journey to universal health coverage, and it creates a standard health benefit in country. And what a standard health benefit does is it provides for a minimum requirement for primary health care in the country. It means that anywhere that primary health care is delivered, it follows a standard that there's quality inherent. And so this act just really allows NHI to progress the program and our mandate.
Now, Butler explains the standard health benefit establishes a minimum requirement for primary health care nationwide, ensuring consistent quality regardless of where services are delivered. Behind the scenes, NHI has also expanded access and modernized health care delivery across the archipelago, with facilities now operating on multiple islands.
We have NHI facilities across the archipelago, of course here in New Providence, but in Grand Bahama, Abaco, Exuma, Eleuthera, Bimini, Long Island, Cat Island, and so we're proud of our expansion of services that this is throughout the archipelago. We've also been able to modernize healthcare services in country. We're part of our electronic health record and being able to digitize medical records so that they can follow our beneficiaries and patients throughout their healthcare journey. We're also looking forward to additional expansion, working with other areas in the healthcare system to integrate our services so that our beneficiaries can leverage what is available in the health space.
Well, now to this story. A growing number of applicants still on a waiting list for affordable housing, highlighting the scale of the challenge ahead. Let's explore. Rising rental costs continue to squeeze Bahamian families, leaving many waiting years for a place to call home. With thousands still on housing waiting lists nationwide, the pressure is mounting to construct homes for those new homeowners in a timely fashion. Minister of Housing, the Honorable Keith Bell, insists his ministry is making significant progress in offering affordable homes to thousands of Bahamians.
We have homes that are completed now in a number of our subdivisions here in the Providence and the Family Islands, and a number of them are 80% completed, and a number of them are we've started construction.
The housing minister believes home affordability remains central to the government strategy by providing Crown land at no cost, installing infrastructure, and removing duties and taxes on building materials. The government, he says, is cutting tens of thousands of dollars from the price of each home.
Immediately then, the homeowner who buys homes from the Bahamian government would know that you have an immediate savings of $35,000 to $40,000 for each home that we build. In addition to that, we're working with, the government has lowered or actually removed taxes completely for all the homes that we build.
The housing minister assures Bahamians and nearly 100 families can benefit once construction is finalized. Still, he admits the backlog remains significant. Wait times, he says, depends on availability and applicants' financial readiness.
There are a number of factors which one would have to consider in terms of the wait time. Sometimes it may be where no homes are available, as well as it is times where the person may have substantial consumer debt. And so sometimes we discover that persons may not necessarily disclose all of this information.
Looking ahead, the ministry is expanding its footprint beyond New Providence. Homes will be constructed in San Salvador, Abaco, Grand Bahama, and Eleuthera as rental costs continue to rise. Minister Bell says the challenge remains getting more keys into Bahamian hands and ensuring economic empowerment for all. Well, the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and the Republic of Kosovo have taken a major step in strengthening diplomatic relations. On Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. An historic agreement was signed at the Embassy of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas in Washington, D.C. The agreement provides for mutual exemption of entry visa requirements for holders of diplomatic, official, or service and ordinary passports from both countries. The document was signed by the Bahamas ambassador to the United States, His Excellency Wendell K. Jones, and Kosovo's ambassador to the United States, His Excellency Lele Dugoli. Diplomatic relations between the Bahamas and Kosovo were formally established December 19th, 2025, marking a new chapter in bilateral cooperation. Well, coming up, a local civic organization promoting literacy in the country. That and more when we come back.
What if the reason you're stuck is because of the cycles you keep repeating? Cycles of fear, cycles of doubt, cycles of waiting for permission to live the life God already called you to. Every generation has a moment when destiny calls your name. On January 30th, 2026, that moment returns. The movement that awakened thousands is back, bigger, bolder, and more purposeful than ever before. This is Shift 26. Under the theme, Shift into Wealth, No More Cycles. This is not just another conference. It is a divine interruption. It's your permission slip to shift once and for all. A reset for your faith, your focus, and your future. So mark your calendars, gather your tribe, because this time, you're not just coming to be inspired, you're coming to be transformed. Shift 26, January 30th, 2026 at the Bahamas Convention Center. No more waiting, no more cycles. It's time to shift into wealth.
Well, what about me? What about you? What? Well, I thirsty too, you know. You want to see all the water out there? Well, why you don't give me your water, and then you go try and drink that salt water? You crazy, eh? I ain't the one talking to a dog, you know. Ain't nobody can drink salt water. Then why you won't give it to me? All dogs need fresh, cool water and sufficient shelter from the sun all year round, especially on the beach and during the hot summer months.
Summers are very hot here in the Bahamas, so please make sure all pets have ample, cool, fresh water in proper containers and sufficient shelter from the sun, even on the beach. And make sure all dog houses and kennels have proper ventilation. Let's make it Bahamian to be humane.
This message has been brought to you by the Bahamas Humane Society and the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Friday was a big day for Bahamian families affected by gun violence. The Prime Minister declared January 23rd a day to remember loved ones taken too soon. With the children left behind, the pain can feel overwhelming, but some are turning that grief into acts of kindness. Head girl of Ridgeland Primary, Rihanna Malador, reached out to another young victim, offering a simple but powerful gesture.
Today, I would like to present this token to CJ. He is a victim of gun violence, and so am I. And I would like to give him this token of love.
Well, the Kiwanis Club of New Providence kicked off the new year by putting young minds in the spotlight at its annual Literacy Day. At the University of the Bahamas, 150 students took turns reading aloud to their peers and Kiwanis mentors, building confidence, vocabulary, and a love for reading. President of the Kiwanis Club of New Providence, Jaquel Smith.
Signature project, our reading fair that we hold every year to encourage reading for our children in the community. The children are broken into groups. We into age groups, so we have different age groups like 3 to 4 or 4 to in groups, and we have different Kiwanian members are reading to them.
Well, 11-year-old Taylor Stapleton spoke about his experience in the program.
If you promote reading right now, it would make sense to understand new vocabulary. It helps you with spelling. It's really helpful in life. I hope to understand more about reading. I hope that other people can understand just like me.
Well, for more than a decade, St. Joseph's Catholic Church Soup Kitchen has been a lifeline for hundreds of families, offering food, support, and a message of love. What began as a small volunteer effort has grown into a weekly program providing not just meals, but a safe space for the elderly, the unemployed, and those struggling to get by. Church volunteer Alexis Curry explains.
It's a ministry where we cater to those less fortunate than ourselves that are in the community. We also have like parishioners in the parishes also. They may not come out, but they contribute every week to the soup kitchen to help others.
Well, even with just a bottle of water and a hot meal, volunteer Solomon Lord says the packages are a powerful reminder of God's presence for those who may not feel it elsewhere.
The purpose of the soup kitchen is just to help the unfortunate, because the Bible says the poor will always be here, and we always have to be our brother's keepers to try to take care of the poor. Because in our community, we understand that many people are hurting. So our Father always mandated that we must take care of our own. You know, say not only our own, but surrounding areas.
Well, great effort there. Sports is up next.
Cash Primary School Boys Club of Excellence program
is a very beneficial program to the boys because when they are here, I have seen some of our most troubled boys turn around.
We selected a school where you can make an impact from an elementary stage. The program is really to give the young men an outlet to do something different.
There are more times that every child is not academic, they are also technical. And this is one of the clubs that helps to push that because education is very important and we need to bring more people in to encourage our children.
We want to show them that this is a life that they can live. They're exposed to men in the community that are all about making young men better. Crime-free.
Looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
I'm here at the Dixon Hill Lighthouse in San Salvador to let you know that marine protected areas make dollars and cents. A well-designed and managed network of protected areas can generate income for nearby communities. From MPA managers to lodges to eco-tours, there is money to be made.
Healthy marine ecosystems help to protect our islands from climate change and other impacts that we cannot control. Healthy coral reefs help to break down fake waves, and mangroves absorb storm surge and help to protect our coastline.
Older and larger fish tend to carry more and healthier eggs than younger fish. Fish replenishment areas will allow fish to grow bigger and ensure that we have more fish now and in the future.
In our replenishment area, fish are free to grow and reproduce. As their populations increase, more fish will spill over into other areas where fishermen can increase their catch and their income.
I support the establishment of a marine protected area on my island.
I support the establishment of marine protected areas on my island.
I support the establishment of marine protected areas on my island. I support the establishment of a marine protected area on my island, and you should too.
And you should too.
And you should too. And you should too.
See the future with Bahamas Protected.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sports on this Saturday. I'm Eugene Stewart. Well, the Shell Trading Company hosting its inaugural and first of its kind weekday 5K marathon yesterday at its Western corporate office, sponsored by Four Seasons Race Management. The group getting a 9:25 a.m. start, with the runners and walkers getting that early morning sweat. All donations and proceeds from the event were received by the Jenny Dean Caring and Sharing Cancer Support Group. Duquesa Dean tells us more on the initiative.
We are extremely grateful for all of the participation and donations that we receive from the Shell Trading Corporate Run. We're extremely grateful for the managing director, who is the brainchild of this event today, bringing people and communities together to support those in the fight against cancer and those who may be recovering.
In basketball news, the University of the Bahamas Mingos men's basketball team took the team showcase to the nation's second city on Friday night, taking on Connect Shipping. Terrence Higgs pulls up for the long three, giving the Mingos a 32-29 lead at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now, Higgs with the pass to Jarius Hall and on to Audley Russell, giving the Mingos a 50-29 lead with 3:32 to go in the half. Newcomer John McKenzie puts down a three as Shamiko Albury with the lob to Higgs for the dunk to give the Mingos a 59-21 lead. Second half, the Mingos continue to dominate, and McKenzie puts down the long two to add to his 20-point night, but it was Higgs with a game-high 24 points in the 105-65 win.
Well, I like to say offense comes from defense. Once we play good defense, the offense will flow smoothly, so that's what we was getting into tonight. It was more so teamwork, everybody being on one accord, because we added a few pieces to our team. We wanted to see how they gel together, and it worked out nicely in our favor. But the message we wanted to send that the Mingos to compete, seeing that the UB Mingos lost last year when they came to Freeport, we wanted to redeem the old team.
And in flag football news, our ZNS Total Sports team catching up with Bahamas Youth Flag Football League President Jason Clark on what's to come this year.
I will say one thing we've been happy about, we do have an anchor sponsor in RBC, and that has allowed us to do a bit more on the development side. Their sponsorship has provided the support for these very teams and for upcoming stuff that we have coming on. For instance, starting February 7th, we have a free flag football camp to raise awareness of the sport, to do some recruitment, and to get more and more folks involved in the sport. We encourage girls in particular because there are some great opportunities for them through scholarships playing. We're speaking with a coach now about that who's looking for some female players. And so, we're just happy with the program we have going all year round now with flag football. So that alone is now promoting the sport and definitely promoting our league a whole lot.
And that's been your Saturday evening sports. I'm Eugene Stewart. Enjoy your weekend.
Abuse, domestic violence, suicidal tendencies. Are you being stressed out from these problems? Call the national hotline at 422-2763 or 322-2763. There are trained social workers available 24 hours to help you. Know that you are not alone in this.
Hepatitis is the inflammation of the liver, which is the organ responsible for filtering toxins from the body, producing bile for digestion, and producing proteins and clotting factors. The most important cause of hepatitis worldwide is viruses, of which there are 5 main types: A, B, C, D, and E. Hepatitis B and C are major health challenges globally. affecting over 300 million persons worldwide. The suspicion of hepatitis may be a challenge as there are typically no symptoms. However, if infected, non-specific symptoms may include decreased appetite, nausea, vague abdominal discomfort, jaundice or yellow eyes, and abnormal liver function tests. If not treated, hepatitis of any type can lead to cirrhosis and liver cancer, which leads to over 1 million deaths worldwide. If you suspect you may have been exposed to the virus that causes hepatitis, talk to your doctor today and get tested.
This public service announcement is brought to you by the Public Hospitals Authority in conjunction with the Medical Association of the Bahamas and the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
One of the things with Ill Ability's mission is to empower individuals to live life with limitless possibilities through positive interactions within communities worldwide.
There are many people around the world, able-bodied and differently able, who have doubts, who lack confidence, who aren't sure what they want to do with their lives, or don't think that they can do what they would like to do, what they dream of doing. And we try to show them that if you have a dream and you stop making excuses for yourself as to why you cannot or should not pursue your dream or your passion, then there are no limits to what you can achieve.
Like when someone sees my dance, I want them to see that message that no matter what obstacles they're faced with, they can always find a way to do it their own way.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Diane Dorset joins us in the studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Diane.
Thanks, Desmond. Before we take a look at current conditions, let's get into what's shaping our weather for the next few days. High pressure continues to dominate weather across the Bahamas, but that ridge will shift eastward over the weekend, opening the door for a cold front to enter the northwest Bahamas late Monday. Now, that front is expected to move through the capital around 10 p.m. Monday night, with cooler and chillier nighttime temperatures settling in as we head into next weekend. Now, outside of our studios, it's 77 degrees with few clouds in the sky. Winds are northeast at 6 miles per hour. Humidity is at 70%, and pressure is standing at 30.11 inches, or 1,019.8 millibars. Now, a quick check on temperatures around the Family Islands. In the northwest Bahamas, Freeport City, Green Turtle Key, and Marsh Harbor, Abaco, 72 degrees. Allenstown, Bimini, 77. Bullocks Harbor, 81. Fresh Creek, Central Andros, 77. Camps Bay, South Andros. Black Point, Exuma at 78 degrees. Harbor Island at 79. Rockstone, Luther, 77. Arthurstown, Cat Island. Georgetown, Exuma, Robin Key, and San Salvador, all at 79 degrees. And for our southernmost islands, Clarencetown, Crooked Island, and Ragged Island at 80 degrees. Auckland and Betsy Bay at 82. Massapequa at 81. And the Turks and Caicos Islands also at 81 degrees. Turning to your boating forecast. In the northwest Bahamas tonight, expect winds easterly at 10 to 15 knots, seas at 2 to 4 feet, and the high tide at 12:02 in the morning. For those in the central Bahamas tonight, winds will be easterly at 12 to 18 knots, seas at 3 to 6 feet, and a small craft caution is advised. And for those in the southeast Bahamas tonight, expect winds easterly at 15 to 20 knots, seas at 4 to 6 feet, and that small craft caution also advised. For those in the northwest and central Bahamas on Sunday, winds will be southeast at 12 to 18 knots, seas at 3 to 6 feet, a low tide at 6:20 in the morning, followed by a high tide at 12:12 in the afternoon. And for southeast, winds will be easterly at 15 to 20 knots, seas at 4 to 7 feet. And once again, we are still having that small craft advisory in effect. Now, our static picture is showing mostly clear skies across the island chain, with just a few low-level clouds lingering near Inagua and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Tonight, you can expect a temperature of 72 degrees, mainly clear skies and warm conditions, and tomorrow, mostly sunny and breezy, with a temperature of 83 degrees. Now, looking ahead to your extended weather forecast, warm conditions continue on through tomorrow before clouds and a few showers arrive on Monday as that front moves through. Now, afterward, a beautiful stretch of weather is expected with mild days, chilly nights, and plenty of sunshine through next weekend. Desmond.
Oh, my kind of weather. That does it for the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. It's only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night.
At Centerville, I'm LaDawn Davis. This is ZNS.